4 days to go until Star Trek Strange New Worlds beams down to our screens. We've got a brand new trailer for the upcoming first season of the show. Additionally, some details you don't want to miss. As a reminder, this video will contain spoilers for the upcoming Strange New Worlds series, so turn away now if you don't want to be spoiled. But if you like us and you like knowing every detail, let's go. Welcome to Trek Central, I'm your host Captain Jack, and let's get straight into it. Before we do dive into today's video, if you want to keep up to date on all the latest Star Trek news, lore and more, then make sure to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video here from the team and myself. You can also follow us on social media for daily updates on the Star Trek universe. But as always, please let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, because if you are talking about Star Trek, then we want to hear about it. Okay, engage. Like always, if you want to watch this trailer, please click the link below in the video description. Due to Paramount's OTT copyright system here on YouTube, we can't show it fully on screen for the fear of the oncoming copyright demons. Head over to TrekCentral.net to watch it in full detail, and then come back here and join me as we break down the video. Fun fact, before we dive in, we've got some breaking interesting Star Trek news. You might want to hear about the first captain of the USS Enterprise. While Strange New Worlds may be following the adventures of Captain Christopher Pike, the second captain of the Enterprise, it seems we'll touch on the first captain of the legendary starship, Robert April. April previously commanded the Enterprise as the ship's first captain. In the upcoming Star Trek Strange New Worlds, he'll be played by Adrian Holmes. It was previously said that Holmes will be playing a recurring character in the upcoming series. Now it makes even more sense. We can actually hear his voice in the trailer, I think. It appears since his captaincy of the Enterprise, April is now an admiral according to IGN. Okay, onto the main trailer. So, we've got a brand new trailer for Strange New Worlds, specifically what is actually coming up for the first season. Of course, we've already had the main trailer, but for now, we've got a better look at what's coming up with the USS Enterprise and her new crew. The new trailer opens with the Enterprise in space. On board, Captain Christopher Pike seems to be officiating a wedding between two officers in some sort of cargo bay. Obviously, no weddings can go to plan in Star Trek, and Pike is called to the bridge by Mr. Spock. The crisis of the week, you might wonder, a comet appears on course to impact an habitable planet. These clips will be from the episode 2 of Strange New Worlds, which will be called Children of the Comet. Thanks to TV Fanatic for confirming the episode titles and loglines, we're aware this episode will see an ancient alien relic thwarting the crew's attempts to reroute the comet. Pike's command style is shown off, as he refers to getting the job done before breakfast. While this is said, we've got a great view of some of the crew on the bridge, such as Mr. Spock, Uhura, Number One, Ortigas, and Hemmer, who is hanging around in the background there. While the Enterprise warps in, we've got this fantastic suit-up scene of La'an. The crew can be seen getting into EVA suits and arming themselves with phasers. Likely this is them preparing to go on and investigate the comet, which contains the ancient alien relic. Montage scenes show the crew investigating the comet's surface. La'an even makes a comment about someone floating off into space. This might refer to earlier scenes in other trailers. We've previously seen a character, likely Uhura, losing control in Zero-G and sort of floating off. While this is going on, Captain Pike can be seen in his quarters, or perhaps ready room, seemingly struggling with the events of the past. He has spoken to Number One, who also seems to understand that he's had a vision from the future. Spock might also be aware of this as well, given all three's close relationship. It will be really interesting to see how this future vision impacts Pike's command ability, and that's sort of being called into question in this trailer. Don't forget, we do have the disheveled Pike in other trailers for Strange New Worlds. Perhaps Discovery's adventures and his vision of the future have impacted him more than people think. Though Number One does say a good thing to Chris, and that's maybe his fate is not exactly written. Of course, we know it is, but he does not as a character. A few montage shots on screen confirm that the Enterprise is under attack from an unknown vessel. Presuming this episode might be episode 4 of season 1, Memento Mori, this could be a Gorn starship. Thanks to sources, we confirm that the Gorn will be appearing in Star Trek Strange New Worlds. It's understood that La'an is a survivor of a Gorn attack, as she barely survived a battle and assures Captain Pike that the usual tactics won't work. We also see Nurse Chapel wandering around what appears to be a crashed starship of sorts. Perhaps this is the same episode we see the crashed Constitution-class starship on the Ice World. Additional montage shots show the crew beaming down to some sort of abandoned warehouse. Folks can be seen beating up Captain Pike, or at least roughing him up slightly. We've also got Spock giving Uhura a prep talk, and this looks to be in relation to the Comet episode. We might have a more dedicated focus on her character as well in this episode, which could be really cool. Now, more shots can be seen of this mysterious ice world, which is my favourite so far by the way. 2 Starfleet shuttles have landed on this planet, and crews appear to be in away team gear going to investigate. We've got Nurse Chapel leading the crew up front, and a few other officers. La'an also investigates what appears to be bodies on the ground. I'm certain this is from episode 4 and is to do with the Gorn we mentioned earlier. An unknown character who has appeared in the trailers here and there says, "What the hell did this?" eventually alluding to an unknown aggressor. Now back on the ship, while La'an hails the bridge and informs them to raise shields, we can also see Pike now wearing one of the Starship Memorial badges. These were seen on display at the Star Trek Strange New Worlds exhibit at Mission Chicago, and currently the Paley Center in New York. By the way, head out there if you want to explore Strange New Worlds. With the shields raised, an unknown vessel departs the planet and attacks the Enterprise. Montage shots can be seen of the crew running around and doing tasks, all while the ship is rocked about. Chapel is chasing someone up a corridor, perhaps a survivor from the Gorn attacks or one of the other crashed starships. We can't seem to identify this species right now, but it does appear similar to ones in the leaked set pictures from around about a year ago. More montage shots show cities on planets, Number 1 about to beam up with her away team, and a mysterious energy moving through a starship. Both Spock and Pike can be seen attempting to hide from one of us is. It might be the case this clip is on episode 3, Ghost of Valyria, which will see a focus on Una aka Number 1, and it's a virus episode as well. Additionally, Spock can be seen on Vulcan, apparently battling himself it would seem. This is likely some sort of dream sequence. As Trek Central originally reported, we do know that Gia Sander will play T'Pring, Spock's wife. They both appear in episode 5, which is called Spock Amok, and is described as releasing a pressure valve of the series. Episode 5 appears to touch on Spock's love life in more detail than some might want. Additionally, we apparently learn more about Vulcan mating rituals, as we'll see Pike when negotiating with some sort of difficult alien species into joining a federation. Perhaps this is the same species we see the Renaissance people in the trailer. At 1 minute 9 seconds in the trailer, we can see a mysterious starship that looks like a solar sailor. These types of ships have been seen in Star Trek before, notably in Deep Space Nine. What it's doing in the episode does remain to be seen. Perhaps it's not a solar sail, more of a funky alien device. If I had to bet money, and let's be honest I do, it would not surprise me if it's related to the Comet episode again. Now moving on, we get more scenes of Pike wearing a Starship Memorial badge, which I'm guessing might be for the US's Discovery, but I can't quite get a good look at it on screen right now. Maybe we'll enhance on screen. Eh, Troy? Chief Engineer Hemmer has a fantastic scene in where he celebrates the world and magic of science. This is while the crew are dressed in their Renaissance outfits. I am honestly looking forward to this episode, simply as it appears to be one of those random Star Trek episodes that you wonder how we got here. Maybe this is what I needed in modern Star Trek, a bit more of an easygoing episode and not, you know, a massive galactic crisis every 5 minutes. More montage shots are seen featuring Number 1, Dr. M'Benga, and mysterious energy stuff again. Pike can be seen embracing M'Benga, perhaps these two actually know each other more than we're aware of. The crew, specifically Uhura, can be seen having dinner in Pike's quarters. Space battles, asteroid exploring, and the crew running around. Honestly, the series is looking epic right now, and the trailer ends with Captain Pike turning around and saying, "Let's get to work," as the credits appear on screen. So yes, this was the Season 1 trailer for Star Trek Strange New Worlds. This was shown in the Ready Room episode for the first episode. It does appear that perhaps this was released early online as intended, but at this point, the trailer is all around the web right now and everyone is discussing it, so thanks Paramount. The trailer really builds up the hype of the upcoming series. Strange New Worlds is beaming down on May 5th, and the New York City premiere just happened this weekend gone. Lots of reviews are currently circulating online regarding this right now. The general consensus appears to favour the series rather well, which is good news in my opinion. Sadly, there are no international streaming details as of yet. Paramount has once again neglected to communicate with the Star Trek fandom and about the rest of the world, and how we're actually going to watch the new Star Trek series. Alex Kurtzman, head producer for all things Star Trek at Paramount, recently commented by saying that him and his team have no control over what the Paramount Corporation decides to do. Hopefully we might get more details on the international rollout of Paramount Plus sometime soon. But right now, it appears that once again, international Star Trek fans are being treated like second-class fans, as some have coined the phrase. So, what did you think of the latest trailer for Star Trek Strange New Worlds? Are you hyped up for the upcoming season, or are you still on the fence so far about what we might expect? Either way, let us know down below in the comment section. If you do want to keep up to date on all the latest Star Trek news, lore and more, then make sure to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video from the team here at Trek Central. You can also follow us on social media, or join our community Discord server. For now, I've been Captain Jack, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Live long and prosper my friends, goodbye.